people like them, and that's why people trust them, and then they are an influencer. Doing what you like is freedom. Okay? Liking what you do is happiness. Okay? So if you want to be happy, if you're doing what you're happy with, that's great. And we decided to open an institute, okay? Because then people could go out and check these stories as well. So we have a lot of data. To the next one. Anybody knows Warren Buffett? Okay, right? So what he says, the best investment you can make is an investment in yourself. The more you learn, the more you earn. But that fear is temporary, but regret is forever. Many people I've seen, they postpone certain things which they really like, towards their retirement. Once I retire, then I will start new business. Once I retire, I will do this. Once I retire, I'll go back to my village and teach the students. Okay? But what they're missing out is maybe by the time they retire, they won't have that much of energy left to start something new.
You will die.
Yeah, you never know. So, if you want to do something, it's not necessary that you leave whatever you're doing and you start something new. It's totally, unadvisable. What you can do is you can always think of how you can change lives positively, right? I'll give an example later on in the presentation. How? If it is important to you, you will find a way to do it. If it is not, you will find an excuse. Because you wanted to learn how you can be impactful and influential, you found that it was useful for you. You made sure that you set aside whatever you were doing at this point of time, and you came here to attend this. Anybody has worked with Brother Hisham Maroof here? Okay. So he's a fatherly figure for me. You learn a lot from him. I traveled with him quite a lot and learned from him quite a lot. So this guy on the leftmost side, he was the project director. His name is Mr. Usman Ali Usmanov in Tajikistan. And once we were going through the remote regions, so there were certain regions which they did not have electricity at all. And once this project was completed, the tribal leader, he came to say thank you. So while he shook my hand, while he was saying thank you, he was crying. He had tears in his eyes. So, but I told him, I just did my job. I didn't do something special. Why? So he told me, he was a very old man. But he told me that, son, you don't know what you have done for my community. So, but he was saying in his local language, somebody was translating. So I said, I was curious that, please tell me, what did I do? So he said, because this project was about to be cancelled, but I re-emphasized, no, this project is necessary. We approved even additional financing for that project. And alhamdulillah, that project was completed. But at that time, he said, we didn't have a medical facility, because in the medical facility, you need electricity to store medications in a fridge. Now we can do that. Before, we didn't have computers in our school. Now kids can use computers, internet, in order to learn things which are not available locally. They don't need to travel. So there are a lot of life changes. Even they now can have 2 shifts. Before they had only 1 shift in the morning. So there was about 6,000 people in that village. And life really changed for them with that project. So after that meeting, it didn't have, but once I went back, I realized the feeling. What it made me feel after listening that I have done something which has impacted 6,000 lives. Okay, it is something major. We don't realize this, but indirectly we are doing this. While working at IDB, it is an honor, it is a privilege. We should be very thankful to Allah that we are working for this institution. and we are changing lives, and we are affecting life, we are impacting life. So then it decided. So basically, this gentleman is the same guy, the PMU director. The president of that country was so happy with him that he made him the Minister of Energy. So now he is the Minister of Energy. Something you got to have the very strong why if you want to create an impact. You know, all these people, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, whatever they say, why people believe them? Because they have done something. People want to learn how they did that. Okay, a lot of people, you know, business owners, you name it, Jack Ma in China, Bill Gates, Richard Branson, they have done something and they have shared that all in their books. And we have a lot of books around, but unfortunately, we do not make the best use of our library. We have a lot of knowledge all around here. We should spend some time, read something. I started this reading habit nearly 5 years ago, and that's what triggered me to learn more, and it keeps my hunger going every day. So I tend to attend these trainings just to acquire new knowledge, and once you acquire new knowledge, I don't need these presentations. It's all on my head, okay? So if you do it again and again, you don't need all these presentations to prepare to give lectures, because you're living it. You should live your knowledge. People who ask me, are you done with your education? I said, no, I just started. Okay, so this 1 year was just a beginning to learn something new every day, every week, every month. Whenever you get time, I would strongly recommend you guys to learn new things, learn new skills. First, to be competitive or to be a better version of yourself. Okay, if you do not respect yourself, nobody else would respect you. If you do not invest in yourself, you do not believe in investing in yourself, nobody would invest in you. Okay, so it's just something that I learned and I found it positive, I found it useful for me, and this is what I want for you guys as well. So I hope you guys found this useful, and I'm happy to share whatever the training courses. I'm connected with all these trainers, coaches. Coaching business is a new business in Australia, in the first world country. People hire coaches to help them do the decision making of whatever they want to do in life. You have life coaches, you have health coaches, you have business coaches, you have career coaches. Once you retire, you have 30 years of experience. You can guide new people. You can guide high school students. You can go back to your village, teach students, go back into your community. But unless and until you engage from the beginning, nobody would respect you at the end, because then they will see you have nothing else to do. That's why you're doing it. Okay, but if you are doing something else and you're taking time out of it, people will respect you because you are taking that special moment out of whatever you've been doing for that particular purpose. So